An entire decade of waiting has all come down to this. Avengers Infinity War. And it was definitely a heavy one. In this video I'm going to be breaking down most aspects of the movie and basically trying to make sense of what the hell went on and what's to come in Avengers 4. Remember, this video will be packed full of spoilers, so please be sure to click away right now if you haven't yet seen the movie. You'll thank me later. This is the Weekly Bleep and we're about to dig deep into Infinity War. What's up everyone, it's Lucas here and welcome back to the channel. First of all, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, then please go down below, hit that subscribe button, that way you'll be notified of all my latest videos. Alright, so you've likely tuned into this video for one reason. That reason being, what the hell just happened? Well, don't worry, because I'm going to be diving straight to the end of Infinity War, breaking things down and making sure you're prepared for what's coming next. So first of all, Thanos won. He actually won. He managed to assemble all 6 Infinity Stones throughout the story, sacrificing his own adopted daughter in the process, and in turn destroyed half of the universe by the end of the movie. And I don't think any of us predicted quite how many major characters would be killed off in the process. Just some of these included Bucky, Black Panther, Scarlet Witch, Falcon, Drax, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Star-Lord, Mantis, Groot, Nick Fury, and Maria Hill. While it's pretty clear right now the vast majority of these dead characters won't stay dead by the next Avengers film, it was still pretty difficult to see some of our most loved characters literally disappear in front of our very eyes. Towards the end of the film, straight after he snaps his fingers and destroys the universe, Thanos is seen in an orangey red place talking to a younger version of Gamora. Now, some of you may have been confused by this, as we have never seen this place so far in the MCU. The question is, where was he at this moment? Well, there was more than a probable chance that he was actually inside of the Soul Stone itself. Thanos sacrificed Gamora to obtain the Soul Stone, so it makes sense that she and the stone would be connected in some way. Moving on from this idea, it may have even been possible that some or all of the heroes are also connected to the Soul Stone in this same way. Maybe their souls have gone to the same place as Gamora. Who knows? So quite early on in the film, Doctor Strange tells Tony Stark that if it came down to it and he had to choose between saving Tony's life or protecting the Time Stone, then he would protect the Time Stone. However, at the end of the film, Doctor Strange obviously is seen handing over the Time Stone to Thanos. But why? Well, earlier in the film, Doctor Strange is seen using the Time Stone to go forward in time to see how many possible outcomes there were to the battle against Thanos. This came down to 1 in 14 million. So not really, not really the best chances there. When Tony asked why he gave up the stone, Doctor Strange's reply was that it was the only way. But how possibly could this be the only way? Well, in the past, Doctor Strange has obviously been seen to use his powers of time to cheat his way out of some seemingly impossible situations. So it seems to me like Doctor Strange may have known something here that we didn't. Whether we'll find out in the next Avengers what that is, I don't know. Plus, looking at this from a writer's point of view, Iron Man was the first film of the series of films, and I'm not sure Marvel would be that sure with killing him off just yet. Now I want to talk about Nebula, seemingly not one of the most present characters in this film. However, there is definitely much more to this character than you might think. By the end of Infinity War, Nebula was one of the very few characters to be left alive. But why? Well, this takes us into the comics. In the Infinity Gauntlet comic book storyline, Nebula is most seen wandering around as a shriveled up zombie-like being thanks to the doing of Thanos' torture techniques. However, at one critical point in the story, Thanos was distracted by Eternity, a cosmic beam that represented the universe itself. This was the exact moment Nebula managed to grab the gauntlet for herself and contributed to the eventual death of Thanos. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if the MCU version of Nebula took this on board and ended up fulfilling a similar role in Avengers 4. So now all you've got to do is wait for Captain Marvel, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and finally Avengers 4 next year to actually find out what happens next. Yes, it is a pretty long wait, but up until then we do have Captain Marvel and Ant-Man and the Wasp, which should answer a few of these questions if we're lucky. So I hope you enjoyed this video and the film as much as I did, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please go down below, hit that subscribe button for regular updates. It has been a while since my previous video, and I do understand that, and I will be getting back into the routine very shortly. I've had a lot of work to get on with at the moment away from YouTube, but Summertime is coming up and there's going to be lots more videos coming soon. So thanks for watching. This has been the Weekly Bleep. My name is Lucas Elliott and I will see you guys next time.